The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
The Carson-Newman women's basketball position previews begin with a look at the backcourt. Here is senior Tori Griffin. I'm Michael Watrang for the Eagles Sports Network. And Tori, as you enter this season, it's your senior season. You had a terrific ending to your junior year. You averaged 11 points per game in your final 11 games of the year. How do you try to build upon that momentum and put together a quality senior campaign?
I definitely want to step up and be like the best leader I can be and just like set an example for the girls and like the new freshmen and everything, because we did lose like good players.
You mentioned those players that you lost. Well, you lose an All-American, you lose a 1,000-point scorer and an All-Conference pick in Bree Smith, and then you lose Ashton Weichel, who's one of the best three-point shooters in this gym. What did you learn from that group, and what are you going to try to utilize from their experiences as you get ready for this year?
They're great players, and I think they set like great examples for us. I think that the girls know like what we have to do to go back to the Elite Eight and further. So we're just going to do the best we can. You
have several returners to this group in terms of this position spot: Kelsey Marisites, Madison Bunch, Abby Wilson, and Taylor Goforth. All players that at times have seen some critical minutes, but necessarily hasn't been the most consistent time for them. How important is it for that group to continue to step their game up and kind of join this parade?
I think everybody has a really important role, and they know what they need to do. I think a lot of players are going to definitely get their opportunity this year. It's going to be different not having the All-Americans and everything. So I think that just each game we're going to have to learn what our strengths and weaknesses are, and I think we'll just figure it out as we go, but I think we're going to look really good this year.
When you look at the two newcomers in this spot, it's Braylon Weichel and Quay Hines, players that have had a great deal of success. Quay, of course, playing in this conference as an all-freshman team pick a couple years ago, and Braylon, an elite scorer in her own right. What have you seen from those two as they get ready for their first years here?
They definitely fit in really well, but I have noticed that our practices are very more competitive than they ever have been. But I think that is going to play like a great component when we play games, because that's something different we're not really used to, being aggressive. So this year we were just focusing on different ways to be good at stuff. We're definitely a lot more conditioned than I think we've ever been, which I think is going to be awesome playing against all these great teams, but it's going to be really good.
For this year's group, this is your senior year. What are some things that you want to see this team accomplish here in your final go-around?
I really wish we could win a national championship. I think that's obviously our goal. But I just want to leave it all out there every single game. I don't want to look back with any regrets, and I know everybody else feels the same.
When you look at the start of the season just a couple weeks away, obviously the exhibition, but when you turn your lens toward more D2 stuff, you're on the road a lot to begin the season. How important is it for this year's group to get off to a hot start this year?
It's going to be really important, but I love playing UT first, because playing just like a huge known college team like that, it just makes it a little bit easier playing against the D2 teams. I would say like it's just a different feel, and you just feel more confident playing against like really big girls. But yeah.
Tori, appreciate the time. Best luck this year.
Thank you.
She's Tori Griffin. I'm Michael Watrang, and this is the Eagles Sports Network.